Let's hit 8-lug garage today. What do you say? Play all? Play all. Let's get this day started. The only negative things are the things that's going to destroy your day. Think positive, think energetic, and get it done. Ornery's getting it done. She's scouting the shop. I'm gonna get the edges cleaned up. I basically just sanded all the flats. I'm gonna get the edges where I got Bondo where it shouldn't be. Get that stuff cleaned up. And then I'm gonna come back around the taillights. Now that I got primer on there, I want to get it sanded out. I am hoping and praying that I can get the quarters under primer again today. I'm going to try. I'm going to try. I think I should be able to do it, unless I gotta run, which I might have to do, but I'm still gonna try. Even if I have to run, I'm gonna try. I'm thinking about running the transmission over to Joe today so he can get started on that. That should give him about a week and a half before Adam comes back to work on more. What I'm hoping is when he comes back next time, we can get the transmission under color without the damage. Guys, I'll tell you what. When that happened, my heart absolutely sank. But you know what? Accidents happen. Accidents do happen, and it don't matter what it is. There's nothing you can do once it does but go forward. Those of you that was in the premiere last night saw where Adam told you guys that, yeah, when that happened, I felt so bad I was going to pull the transmission out of my own truck to replace it. I hated the thoughts of it, but I hated the thoughts of what happened anyways. There's really no explanation that we can see as to why it come loose the way it did. We slowed that video way down and looked it over, and in all reality, it should have never happened, but it did. It most certainly did. But I've got a really good transmission guy, and he came to the rescue. I called him up, told him I got a a really bad experience that just happened, and I need help. And I'll tell you what, I think he was still in bed when I called him. Now he lives like 8 miles out of town. It wasn't 15, 20 minutes. He was here, assessed the situation, went back home, and got a transmission off his shelf so we could test fit. He knew what was going on. We was trying to get it for the show on Saturday night. So he brought that case. We was able to put it together and test fit it and everything. He said after the show, bring both of them to him and he'll take the guts out of one, put it in the other. That's awesome. So that will be handled. You know, I've never really messed with bomb can primer before, but you know, this stuff sands out really nice. Actually pretty impressed with that. So far, I'm really liking watching this 8-lug garage. He's old school. I like it. Reminds me a lot of me. Back in the day. Alright, I'm going to say that's good enough on this side. I'm going to slide over to the other side. I can't see nothing, man. Alright, I'm not Vic from Diecast Dream Customs, but I have to do a voiceover. This looks so much better than the big wrinkle that was in there. I'm not a fan of doing voiceover, but I'll tell you somebody that's really, really good at it, and that is Vic. Not much longer, and I will have the microphone fixed. I think it had some dirt in it when I dropped it in the dust, and that's what's causing the issues. I'm not sure what's going on with this microphone here. I've been having to put it right up to my mouth in order to get it to activate. I certainly hope my sound is good today. I hate losing footage. Alright, let's drop this thing down, shall we? We'll just drop it down low enough to finish up that area. Around the taillights. And once that's done, I'm going to look it over some more. My main thing is I want to spray both rockers and the sides and back. We can take care of the rest of it later, but that's where most of the body work is done. I want to get one more good coat of high build, Evercoat 4-to-1 on them. And then while that's curing, I can get up to the roof and get it ready. And, you know, the tops of the fenders. My goal is at the end of this, I want to have it all ready for final block sand. After the final coat of primer, then I'll get over to his other parts over there. You know, both fenders, both doors, deck lid, and hood. So, come on, now let's get busy. I think I might have fixed my microphone. Imagine this, dirt clogging it. I know, right? I can't believe there'd be dirt in my microphone. But there was, there was honestly dirt in there. I pulled the little fuzzy thingy off and blew it out real good. And it seems to be working good now. We'll see. I guess I'll find out when I go to edit this. I guess we'll find out when I edit it. I might be talking to myself. I don't know. I hope not. People look at me weird. I know. People already look at me weird. What am I? Trying to fool somebody or what? It ain't gonna happen. I can't fool nobody. I wouldn't want to. think I need a little bit of spot putty right there. But I'll go ahead and get the rest of this. That way if I need any more, I can get it. All at the same time. I also need to get rid of that point. Man, I've jabbed my finger don't know how many times now. Where are you at? That's mo better. All right. Yes, that works. All right. Man, it'd be nice if everything just started working good. I do kind of like this foam can primer, but it sands a little different than the real stuff, I guess. Nothing wrong with it. It just sands a little bit different. I think for spot touch up and stuff like that, I think it'd be fine. I don't think I'd want to use over the whole body or anything like that, but for littles here or there, it'd be fine. And it really isn't as thick because I sand right through it, you know. That's fine. I just wanted to see what it looked like. It sure looks pretty out there, but I know better. I know it's cold. Good catch. We got the Treetop Garage on TV now. Already went through all of 8 Lug. I put it on Chop Shop Art, but don't know why, but it only played one video and then it went to something else. Shouldn't have. Should have just went to his next video. If you haven't checked him out, Chop Shop Art. Yeah, go check him out. He's got some wild ideas now. Talk about full-on custom. Go check out that TA he's doing. He's got a, I believe it's a 61 Chevy that he did a crew cab. He had it here at the show last year. And then right after that, he ended up getting in an accident, smashing it up pretty good. He's rebuilding it. Ended up having to get a whole new frame and everything, start over. It's a pretty cool truck. All right, I'm gonna clean this up and get a little bit of spot putty. Let's see, right here, maybe right down in the very bottom corner there, but other than that, it's getting close, guys. My paint rep come in, we talked for a little bit, and then I got a phone call from a buddy of mine in Texas that I haven't heard from in a while, and that was a good conversation. It was good talking to him. I'm gonna get this thing sanded out now. I'm glad he called. It's good to hear from friends once in a while that you ain't heard from. Yeah, I was just thinking about him last night, honestly. Wondering how he's doing. I know he's had some issues here and there, and he was just on my mind. And then today he called. Ain't it wonderful how God works? Get out of my way, I can't see through you. That corner is going to be fun to sand. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Adam, you're going to have one heck of a beautiful car here. This thing is going to be sharp. There is no doubts. I know it ain't gonna make it to the show this year, but I know you, next year, I'll bet this car rolls in here under its own power. And I can't wait to see this thing roll in. Maybe next year, you'll have it all tested and bugs worked out and all that. You can take it on our club cruise next year. That would be awesome. I don't know what I did. Man, my ribs hurt. Beautiful. Ow. I'm going to say this side is ready. All right, go finish the driver's side and we should be ready to clean and prime. You know, I could raise this thing up so I ain't bending over, but no, I don't. Next best thing. My roll around cart. Sounds good. Just let me know. Awesome. Awesome sauce. I gotta get in here yet, guys. You almost let me forget. Probably should get the gas lid door out. Get the gas lid door out and get it primed as well. That would probably be a smart thing. I was going to do that the last time I primed on this car and I forgot. Ornery's over there. She must have went in there and ate. She come out just outside the office door and sitting there staring at me for 10 minutes. Now she's just looking around the showroom. Funny, that cat showed up at the house. The only time you ever seen that cat, it was in the tree about 15 foot up. It never came down until it was time to feed it. It would come down, eat, go to the bathroom, and right back in the tree. She wouldn't come to nobody. She would come, but she would not, you know, hang out or nothing like that. I brought her in here and little at a time got her used to me. I couldn't let her live in the tree all winter. Crazy thing, living in town, man, you get all kinds of strays. People dump cats and dogs. I can't stand that. If you got a pet, don't dump it. That's just wrong. If they are born and raised outside, that's different. But if you got a pet and you dump it, you're a lowlife. That's just wrong. Man, this feels so nice. I cannot wait to see the color on this car. I'm going to go ahead and hit this area because I know I did sand it, but it's not ready for primer. And as I spray this, I don't want new primer over top of old stuff that hasn't been sanded. And this will refresh my memory of how straight it is. After we get everything jammed on this thing, Adam's going to come down. We're going to bolt it all together, get everything aligned. We also want to get the engine transmission bolted in for the final time before we bolt the front end on. At which point, I think it would be best if we get an engine bag to cover his engine, because yeah, we just went through all that paint work on it. I don't want to risk it getting messed up. You know what I mean, Vern? Excuse me. Excuse me. Don't use, abuse, or refuse me. Wow, I can actually feel the heat coming off that thing now. That's awesome. Remember, this is where this all got welded on. Can you even see what I'm doing? Come on now. Get up here. This is where all this was welded on, remember? That's pretty darn good if you do ask me. If you don't ask me, I'm still gonna tell you it's pretty darn good. Uh-oh. Nope. Not important. Sandpaper keeps hanging on the drip rail. I still say we do a Cadillac Frost pearl white top. Cadillac Frost has blue pearl in it, and I think that would look fantastic. Pretty darn impressed with that, if I don't say so myself. Remember, that's welded and ground. There's no body work in there. See, I was worried about this corner right here, how it was going to look, because that's a really tight area to get in there and weld and grind. And I'll tell you what, it looks good. Yeah. See? I told you so. It looked good. I'll sand this edge here, and I'm going to say this side's ready. I want to get the other side this far too. That way when I prime, here, I'll back you up since it's all zoomed in. That way when I prime all the whole side, I can prime the top side of this as well. That's the main focus of what I want to get done on it. We got Classic Car Guy live.
Right there. It took a whole Bank of America bank and turned it into a camera club. Got a little art cars, you know, for 5,000 years. It's a gold Bank of America.
I don't know if she's going to get primer today, but it should be ready. Maybe. Possibly. Well, this side turned out real nice. The other side's got a couple of smalls. You're gonna have to spot, buddy. Nothing major.
What's the direction? But then, you know what? I think no, I don't really know what to do, but you know, I got my spot to do it.
Apple Business Connect gives you the power to customize how you shop
gonna be good. So when you work this is 400, what do you take it to? 20, you know, 50, well, so, this is it. Okay, let's go 56 on our previous two, I'm gonna finish this out. Let's go 54, 225, I'm gonna do it. I think with 350 on the trade. I'm 3600, are we there? Good, that's right. The power's up. It's looking good, man, it's looking good. Someone has to copy, so we'll go back to another test, right? So let's just get you then. Okay, we're ready to turn 200 off the end. It's going to take us 5,600 off the end, and we're going to give it to you and turn back to 3.5 volts. So are you ready? Okay. Alright, put the bottom on it.
I forgot you was even on.
Last remaining chicken from the original first chickens. It's kind of fun seeing them back to chickens or something else. Started out with pork. So all the other chickens, except for that, have been hatched on the farm by us.
In our opinion, the sex signature that means that most companies, probably the best feature is year one. Especially as a consumer, you won't have to worry about buying, working, or switching for at least.
Alright, now down here's the Casey and his crew are back. Gonna run some brick over here. Especially going around the house and bricking where we can. this will end up being, still HD, and then, monolithic for little width into the driveway. We're just gonna go ahead and get those in. There'll be more info on that in the, next video. Yeah.
Well, give me crack on, I don't care. It's in the booth anyways. Not gonna get it sprayed today. Getting kind of late. I don't have the time to get everything wiped down and sprayed. So that's going to be the first task at hand tomorrow. Get it all cleaned up. I blew it off once, but I'll get it all cleaned up and turn the heat up, let it warm up in there, and see if we can't get some primer laid on this thing. Can't wait to see what it looks like now that there's actually body work done. All right, guys. I've been busting my tail this week. What? Come here. Come here. Oh, okay, fine, be that way. I guess she didn't want me. Well, come here. Oh, you gotta inspect what I did in the paint booth? Hey. What? Look it over, make sure I did a good job, boss. There's something taking up her space. All right, guys. I'm gonna jump off here. I'll probably look it over one last time before I spray. But it should be able to, I want to get a good coat on both quarter panels. I know the doors and fenders, they're close. This stuff here, this is the first body work that's been done. So I'll get a good coat on there, keep the heat on it. And the next thing I'm gonna do is the roof. Once the roof shouldn't take a whole lot, but it will take one more coat of primer after the body work. Once I get that taken care of, the roof sanded out, then I'm going to drop back down to the sides, go ahead and get all this sanded out again, and then one final coat of primer, I hope, before paint. All right, guys, till the next one, have a blessed evening.